Hello everybody, it is update day for Circuit Superstars, and you better bet that we are going to have a video out on it. This is the Hot Ride Summer Patch, and it is live as of August 16th. It is a 1.41, and I'm excited to dive into this one. We got a brand new car, as you can see, the Sprint car. It's called their Tubular, I believe. I like it, it's cool. I'm excited to try it. I have not tried it yet. I waited for this video. Along with the car that came in, the Tubular car, we got two new tracks. Here was one Sunnyside Park, which is a bit of a simpler track, it looks like. It's a new road course, tiny, good learning place, they said, for newcomers. So we'll check that out in a minute, but we were going to get on the other new track, the Dirt Oval. It's made specifically for this Pacific North automobile degradation. So there's no pits here. Well, I mean, you can race other cars on, obviously, but this is for a purpose. It's just dirt track racing, and they do not have the pits on this layout. Let's see what this is like. I have not tried this out just yet, so I'm excited. It's gonna be interesting. There's no damage or oh, we're already in the wall. Now that we're off the wall, it's interesting. There's no damage or tire wear or fuel, so they really didn't want you to have to pit here. Yeah, there we go, riding the wall over there. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects racing. Like if people just throw caution to the wind now without damage and whatnot. But so far, it feels pretty good to get a lot of turn into the car. You might also notice the little arrow above me. That feature is new as well. So if we had AI around us, it would show us who we are, as well as their names, or even if you're online against other humans. You can tap the right bumper or the right shift, I believe, on keyboard, and it toggles it in race. So it's not even a setting you have to go to the menu for. I love that. So if I want to know who that is behind me, I just tap that and you can see their name. So we'll test it out when we play some AI later on. But here's a look at the new track. So hopefully you think it's cool. All right, we jumped in with the AI just to see what they behave like on this track real quick. I'm excited to see. I have the master AI on. Hopefully they're not too quick for me. And dead last. There we go. But we weren't too far out of last. Let's see. Oh, they got rid of the progression graphics. It's a bar now instead of that circle. So that's new. Goodbye to the circle. At least we got to keep our ranking. Oh, that's sick. Look at that. That's a cool camera. I wonder if this is added to all the other tracks. Oh, I'm excited to jump into some other tracks now. And there's the start. We already get in the wall. Luckily, there's no damage, though. Oh, we had some contact with some of the AI up there already. They're drafting effects? I don't know. I don't see little lines behind me. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to make a move here to get past somebody without them making a mistake. Yeah, I just dive bomb. Oh man, this is gonna get feisty with PvP. Oh, grinding on that inside wall. Already midway through this race. Well, it looks like the AI are competent around here at least. They're a little quick for me. I'm gonna have to get better at this track. I keep letting go of the left analog stick too early, mid-turn, and it shoots me out wide. So this is definitely something I'm gonna have to get a little better at, but we made a pass. This should be fun with human players, that's for sure, because people are going to make mistakes. Oh, this could be wild for sure. It's going to be fun to bring some other cars on here as well. And it's cool seeing the tire marks. I know that was a new feature we mentioned earlier, but it's cool seeing the tire marks actually on the dirt as well. Like there was some sort of form of it prior on some surfaces, but now this definitely reminds me more of how the asphalt gets rubbered up, and you can kind of see the story of the race. All right, one more lap to go. Unfortunately, it's looking like we're P11 if we don't get past here. We're holding up Fareed here to make one more move for us, but that is it. And that's our first AI race. Oh, I forgot to test out the RB button to see the names. We'll have to do that at the next one. So here's the podium, and it's got their names above their heads. That's pretty cool. I like that. And you can see everybody in the crowd cheering. All right, let's check out the other new track, Sunnyside Park. And of course, we're just going to stay in the sprint cars, because why not, right? Let's see how they react on the asphalt. Here's Sunnyside Park. Here's qualifying for 1 lap. I do appreciate that the crowds are a little less on the qualifying laps. Like you can see, there's empty seats over there. But then during the race, they get filled up. That turn reminds me, I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's Magdalena or like a combination of that and the one that reminds you of Watkins Glen. But this turn feels very familiar, not gonna lie. Oh, I already botched that qualifying run. They're a little slip-slidey. They are a little slip-slidey. That back end definitely wants to slide out from under you on the turns. Yeah, I wasn't expecting more than last place there. Maybe we should have bumped down the difficulty, Bearder. I don't know. So it's looking like it's the same. Oh no, this is new. Ah, sweet. That's so cool. That is a cool. I don't know if maybe I accidentally skipped this prior, if this was old, but to me this is new. I think this is new, and it's freaking awesome. That is a cool grid overview. That's a cool shot. I like it. All right, so there's the right bumper, and we can see all the names. So even when we're online playing with open lobbies, which, by the way, if you get the game, visit me for some of our live streams. We have open lobbies, and you can join in. We put the code out there. But if you tap RB, you can make these go away. And you kind of get 2 versions of it. There's one where it keeps the reticule over us without the names. And then you press it again, and it disappears entirely, and it's back to normal, the way we're used to playing Circuit Superstars. So that's kind of cool. I like that. It almost, oh, and it has their place next to them. So when we do our longer endurance races, for example, and, you know, you get lap traffic, you can kind of see who you're actually battling for position. I like that. That's cool. That is a nice quality of life feature for sure. So these are still fun on the asphalt. You can definitely get a good series going. It's almost like the USACs, the ones without the wings, where they race dirt and asphalt a little bit during their season. But yeah, this is cool. And I love the look of the curbing. They got a cool color scheme at this track. And I can see why they were calling this like a nice introduction track when you first get the game. It gives you the basics to get used to steering and so on. But even at, you know, the experience level, a tight track like this, it could create some interesting racing situations where everything's so close together and everyone's fighting and so on. So let's get rid of that reticule above us and let's take a look around the track. I've also noticed the camera zooms in, like when you hit the gas, the camera zooms out. So that's new as well. That was one of the added features. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's not too much to look at on the inside outside. It's just kind of like a park and a walking path. But hey, most of the action's on the track anyway. But this looks cool. I like this. All right, so that's the new content that was added. The car, the 2 tracks, the Pokeball, and Sunnyside Park. Now for the new features, as you can see on the main menu screen on the top left, they have our name as well as Grand Prix Online and Time Trial. So these are rankings that we will be adding badges to as you compete online, as you complete the offline Grand Prix mode, and as you compete in time trials. Welcome to online mode. Compete against online racers around the world and measure your skill ranked points. Each race rewards points based on your result in relation to your competition. So there you go. It's still going to be tweaked. They're asking for feedback, so if you join their Discord, you can kind of communicate with the devs there. Eventually, they said they're going to add seasons, which is going to be kind of cool. I guess it's going to work like kind of like a Rocket League, where you get your rank up, and then at the end of the season, that's where you're at, and then, you know, everything kind of gets refreshed. I'm guessing. I don't totally know how the seasons are going to work, but that's what that's like. We're not going to jump into online just now. Here's time trials. You can see people already filling out the rankings. There's Minardi, one of the best in the Circuit Superstars world, and they've already checked out Sunnyside Park. So Grand Prix got redone as well. Let's go into the info for this. Welcome to Grand Prix mode. Compete in tournaments against AI and cumulative DP points to obtain higher badges. Points are rewarded based on tournament results, difficulty, and bonuses for first attempt races. So there you go. We had unlocked a bunch, so I guess it reset for us. But look at all the different cars they have now, so that's kind of cool. And they're kind of quick races, but they're tournaments, and you can kind of unlock things, and you'll unlock the following ones. So we can't pick and choose like we could. I might do that at the end of the episode. Maybe we'll run the Piccino Grand Prix, but we'll do that at the very end. Another thing that I am seeing, and I just got to test it out, they said you can save tournaments. So let's make a quick tournament. We have 3 races, real short, just to test out the save feature. And if this actually exists, if you know this channel and you've been watching, we have the CSBS series. I used to have to record all of them in one sitting and then edit the episodes together, and I'm so excited if this actually works, where we could save and revisit, because that opens a lot more possibilities, like longer races, for example. Maybe we could even do a CSBS endurance season. I don't know. That's a little intense. But we don't have to do it all in one sitting if this is the case. I'm excited to see how it goes. So this is our little mini race. That's not what you want to do when you only have 2 laps to get it done. I like this. This short track here has a very touring car feel, like BTCC type stuff. Just beating a bang and getting the job done around these back and forth tracks. There we go. Got up to P8. And now we're gonna try to quit out and save. I don't know if this is exactly what this feature is. It's in the patch notes. It says you can save tournaments now. Is this what that is? Who knows? I don't think it was meant for this. Honestly. I think that what they were saying is you can stop Grand Prix and continue them. But unfortunately, for me, I don't think if you make your own custom tournament that you can actually save it, because it didn't have anything for me to save. That makes me a little sad, but hey, at least you can save your, the tournaments on the, the actual Grand Prix. All right, so now we're gonna try saving on the Grand Prix. This is the Piccino Cup, the very first level. We put on the master difficulty. It's gonna have us qualify the first one, and we'll run through this race and try to save and see if we can continue from there and how that works. All right, qualified P4. Let's get this quick race done. I believe it's only 5 laps. Palazzola is the top driver with 1 point for the pole position, and I don't know if they're going to qualify us every race or if it's going to be reverse grid for the other ones. Here's that cool shot of the starting grid. I love it. All right, 5 laps into Piccino. We'll do this real quick, and we'll see if we can save and continue. All right, early on, let's see if we can win. I don't know. It's a master difficulty. It's not going to be as easy for me. But game looks really nice, too. I know some of the other odds and ends updates that they had in the patch was optimization, which for me, with my setup, isn't going to be that big of a deal. But for others, yes, it is going to be a big deal. They've reworked the lighting. They've adjusted some tracks in their artwork. All right, Palazzola and Davis, get back here. Here's the nameplates. Another look at that new feature. I need to be smoother around that turn. My goodness. Davis all over Palazzola's bumper. Davis tossing it in there on the final lap. They're too wide. Oh, and Davis gets a face full of CCD. They get a corner cut right at the end there. It's going to take away their bid for the win. But that was pretty exciting seeing them make a run like that at it. Too bad we couldn't take advantage. But we're going to get a podium P3 to start off. All right, so now, is there a point where it's like, okay, you're saved? We've advanced to the second race at Sugar Hill. Looks like they're throwing us right on the grid. And then, all right, there's a little save button up there. There's a little save button. So we do, nope, we don't want info. So if I click back into this, we have a save next to master. Okay, that's cool. Want to resume, restart. Oh, that's awesome. Now, I really wish that this was here for free play and the custom tournaments you can make. Because that would make it so much more amazing when you want to do a custom tournament and it's like 6 or 10 races long and you just don't want to do it all in one sitting. But hey, we're working towards it. Maybe in a future patch or something we could get that for free play as well. But it's really cool, especially because it looks like they've revamped. There's a lot of levels. It's going to take some time getting through this this championship mode. now that I'm in here, I wanna race. So I might actually complete this race real quick, and then we'll continue our tour of the updates. If you want to watch, you're welcome to. Let's turn off some of these names. I was getting a little busy. If you don't, I'll have the chapters in the chat. You can skip ahead to the rest of the video. But oh my goodness, everyone getting CCDs. A lot of contact through the S's because, you know, 4 wide doesn't work. Wow, we somehow fit in right there. Just gained a bunch of spots. It is bumper cars out here. What the heck is going on with these Piccinos? But we get ahead of that group, thank goodness. Let's work on Galanis and Shimo. Oh, it's reverse grid, I think. That would be it. All the fast cars are trying to work their way through the slowpokes. And it is causing chaos back there, that's for sure. All right, we need to be smoother through those S's. Akamanzi, what? Excuse me, sir. That's my space. That is my space, and I ain't talking about the social media thing. R.I.P. Well, sorta. I guess it's still around. I don't know. Galanis, Shimo going at it. It's 2 laps to go. I think we could catch up to them. Palazzolo is the one that's dangerous back there, as Galanis gets a corner cut. Makes it easy for us to pass right through them like Casper the Ghost. And now we just have to work on Shimo. Palazzolo, though, I believe was the winner from the last race. Right there, trying to work towards that podium now. They're the rival in this points championship for the Piccino. And it looks like they're at least going to get P2 if they don't make a run at us. Oh, Palazzolo gets a corner cut. Championship implications. They fall out of the top 4. Davis now, who finished P2 in that last race, moves up to the 4th position. Palazzolo still right there, I believe, in 5th. Oh my goodness. That was aggressive. Oh, they both, Davis and Palazzolo just made a mad dash that last turn to take over P2 and P3. They just couldn't let the underdogs have it, could they? My goodness. All right, we get the win in the 2nd race. I'm going to end that there. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, give a like and subscribe. And you'll get to see more videos. Maybe we'll make some videos of us progressing through the Grand Prix as such. I've heard rumors that they took away, I mean, it was smoother in the playtest, but I want to see what Interstate looks like here. Like, did they smooth out the dirt, or is it still bumpy? It's bumpy! Yay! All right, good. We were worried, there was some of us that were worried it was going to take away some of the character, some of the other dirt courses, if they got smoothed out. But it looks like they are still bumpy, so that's awesome. I mean, I am awful at this track, but it looks so good. I know a bunch of different tracks got facelifts. You can see the green and red tires here. They also got rid of the tires that were halfway in the dirt around this bend, which a lot of people are now going to cut that grass when given the opportunity, but I guess this is more safe if you're being somewhat realistic here. I want to see if the tire marks get left a little better as well on Buffalo Hill. That'll be cool if that's the case. It's weird seeing the sprint car go around this. Man, that's a lot less scary going through there without the tires halfway through. I don't know how I feel about it. We're going to see like everyone cutting the grass there. I know Rennvoort got their flowers back. And, they got the orange tires here. So just little tweaks here and there for certain tracks. And there are the flowers. The flowers were not there in the previous build. They are back. They were here previously. I think at one point they wouldn't stop growing. It was like this weird thing that would happen where they just keep getting bigger and bigger. But they are back and they look beautiful. So congratulations, devs. Rennvoort is I love this track. This is one of my faves for sure. Just majestically look at the flowers waving in the wind. Just making sure there's nothing changed at Cooperwood as well. Oh, look at the water. Wow. The Cooperwood water looks amazing. Look at that water. Oh, the beach. I can't remember exactly what it looked like before this, but it did not look that pretty. All right, a little bonus section at the end. I wasn't going to do some online play, but I really feel like it's important that we see some of the progression system if they show it one race in. So I joined into an open lobby. I don't know anybody, at least that I can see so far. Looks like we got PlayStation in here as well. Again, this is a cross-platform game, so you can play cross-platform. Those waiting for the Switch release, it's not out yet, but they are working on it. There we go. P3. Oh, the one's in here. And there we are. We are unranked. Everyone else has a bronze level, I suppose, already. That's what that is. And here we are. The GT Super Cup at Sunnyside Park. This is going to be interesting. I haven't done too much open lobby, like without my community. But you can see everyone's rank in different things. That's interesting. That's cool. So now I know why they added this view for the start. All right, so we got everyone's names on here. No, I did that right in front of the field. Whoopsies. Luckily, that didn't cause a lot bigger of a crash than I thought there was going to be. Oh, we're getting physics. We're getting weird physics, but it's all good. It's all good. We got people from probably all over the world out here. That stinks for whoever that was back there. I should have probably practiced this new track before I hopped in to it online a little bit. I don't know how I'm going to get past this group cleanly. But they're battling it out. Maybe they'll end up wrecking each other and we'll just get some free spots. I don't know if we're going to have to pit or not. We'll find out. We might have to. We might not have enough fuel. Okay, we moved up some more spots. Back to P5. Really battling it out here with DC Tyler. Some fun racing. Trying to see if we can get up to Canter, or at least use their draft. Oh, I keep messing up that turn. There we go. DC Tyler, have it out. All right, there's the middle of the race. I'm honestly just going to take some clean track. I don't want to have to leave the pits with them and battle it out that entire time. So now we'll get our own pit stop. We're going to be leaving the pits with knives. Man, we gained some time there on that pit entry. Didn't have to take the whole fuel. And there's DC Tyler. So we came out behind them. They got the better pit timing for it against us, but we didn't lose too much time. And now we have freshies. We can try to battle them back again. It's kind of cool figuring out pit stops on the fly. Sometimes, like, people will pit, but you can sort of stretch the field, maybe even make it no stopper. I was trying that last night in the previous build before this update. We were messing around online. All right. So you're seeing a little bit of jitteriness. I don't know where everyone in this lobby is from. It's just a random matchmaking lobby, so we could be getting people from all over the world. A lot of times when I'm with my friends in North America, we're just in like our own private lobby. I don't have as much of an issue with the desyncing and so on, but the POV stuff is still sometimes a concern. We usually have a blast regardless. And again, if you're interested, we do open lobby nights once in a while, or I'll be streaming and you can join in and race against me and we'll have some fun. Sometimes we do serious racing, well, sort of serious. And sometimes we do for fun races where it's almost like a demo derby kind of stuff. So come check that out if you're interested. And there we go, P4. I'll take that after almost wrecking the field earlier. Apologize, everybody. Didn't mean that to happen. All right, we're going to exit out of this race. We're going to get a look at what the ranking system looks like. I might still be unranked. I don't know how long it takes to get up to the next level. But this is the normal thing, our like in-game level. But then where does the ranking come in? Okay, there we go. All right, so that's what that looks like. We now officially have a rank. So we're not unranked. And you see the progression as it goes from there. So they're all now at bronze number 2. I'm pretty sure they were bronze number 1 earlier. There we go. That's what that looks like. I'm going to exit out of this now. Ooh, we got a new design, the claw. So we are actually going to unlock some new paints for this car. So that's cool to see. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. Hope this was helpful checking out the new update. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see some more content on this game, we do a ton of Circuit Superstars videos. We're getting closer and closer to 100 uploads just for this game alone. Leave a like and subscribe. Let me know how you liked it in the comments. And till next time, peace out.